In today's video, we're going to take a look at how to create and edit drawings or images on Google Docs. This is an example of an image I've already created. If you want to create a drawing, go to Insert, Drawing, New. It's going to bring up this plane here, and here you can put in anything you want. So let's just throw some text in there. It doesn't need to be text, it could be an image you've taken off the internet or you've drawn yourself. When you click Save and Close, it's going to insert it wherever your cursor was in the document. You can move it around, you can edit it. We're just going to get rid of this one. And we're going to scroll down to the one that we've already created. Now, let's say I want to edit this image or use it in my own document. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select the image. I'm going to go down to the bottom and make sure it's selected so I can see the editing logo. If you're using a Mac, you can hit Command-C. If you are using a PC, you're going to right-click and select Copy. Then I'm going to go to my drive. I'm going to scroll through my folders, and I'm going to find my math folder. In here, I'm going to create a new Google Doc. I'm going to name this doc for the assignment I'm trying to complete, making sure to include my name as well as the assignment title. After that's finished, I'm going to recreate the title in the header on my document. It's a good habit to get into, especially if you know your assignments are going to be printed off afterwards. Next, I'm going to click Command-V, or again, if you're on a PC, you right-click and then select Paste. And here's that drawing from before. Now, if I go back to the assignment, there's instructions I need to follow. So I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing. I'm going to copy these instructions, and I'm going to paste them over in my assignment document. Next, I'm going to read the first part. So question 1. It's asking me to plot 3 points, and I'm going to edit the drawing that I've copied over to show those 3 points. So I'm going to go down and click, and I'm going to select Edit. Now your drawing is going to come up. Before we zoom in, I'm just going to write down the instructions I had for question 1. Now if you're watching this right now and you're about to do the Cartesian plane assignment, you might be like, yes, Mr. Ford is about to do question 1 for me. Well, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. We're going to change up these points a little bit. So we're going to zoom in a bit closer. I'm going to take this shape that I've drawn and I'm going to place it on my first point, and this is the only point we're going to keep the same. We're going to change up these points, and we're going to plot a shape. Now, instead of creating a multitude of points using circles from the shape bar, shape icon, that are all different sizes, we're just going to copy and paste the same original point that I created and place the duplicates at the other points. So that's 2, 3, and 6, 7. After that, we're going to hit the line icon. This turns your cursor into a line. You click once, and then click twice to end your line. Click once, click twice to end your line, click once. And there you go, our shape's made. But the instructions told us we had to label this shape, so I'm going to select a text box. I'm going to go and make my text considerably smaller. We're going to bring it to 8-point font. And I'm just going to type in the coordinates here, as well as the name of my point. Now, if you don't minimize this text box, it's going to crop your image to include that entire blank section of the box that I just got rid of. So after you're done changing your font size, typing in your point, rearranging the text box so I can actually read that, and we'll do the same thing down here. Then we're going to minimize that side so that it crops properly. Lastly, we're going to put in a text box that actually names the shape itself. Now, if you want to use a symbol, Google Docs has a number of special symbols. They're not accessible here in this box. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to name the shape. I'm going to minimize that text. Then we're going to save and close. We're going to go out again to insert. And this time, when we select insert, we're going to go down to special characters. We're going to type in what we're looking for. So I want a triangle. It's a whole bunch to choose from. I click one, I go out. It's going to automatically type it onto your page as soon as you click it. I'm going to copy that, erase it, go back in, and I'm just going to add it to the name of my shape. So this is triangle ABC. Get rid of this stuff here. And there we go. That is how you edit a drawing in Google Docs. So if you don't have graph paper or you want to edit any other image, you could do this.